Filed by the Jacksonville State Representative seeks to create more protections for Florida law enforcement officers facing credibility questions.
Action News Jack's Jake Stofan has been digging into this bill. He joins us live downtown. Jake, there's some concern this could reduce police accountability.
Yeah, that is the concern from some criminal justice advocates. But the Fraternal Order of Police of Florida, which helped craft this legislation, says this bill does nothing of the sort. A new bill filed by Jacksonville State Representative Wyman Duggan deals with what is known commonly as Brady Lists.
And what this is a list of misbehavior by police officers.
Action News Jack's law and safety expert Dale Carson, who has decades of law enforcement experience, says the lists are used to reveal whether officers have credibility issues in court cases.
That lack of candor clearly can influence their testimony at a trial.
The new bill establishes due process rights for officers facing placement on a Brady list. It also gives officers an opportunity to contest a decision to place them on the list.
A police officer, correctional officer has never had the ability to have input.
Steve Zona, president of the Florida State Fraternal Order of Police, says the bill simply gives officers a chance to share their side of the story.
To provide evidence, to provide testimony contrary to the evidence that's been given to the prosecutor.
But Jacksonville State Representative Angie Nixon has reservations about the bill, fearing it could potentially undermine public confidence in law enforcement.
We want to make sure that our neighborhoods are safe, but we also want, the way that we can do that is to make sure that we have good officers on our streets.
But Zona says nothing in the bill stops an officer from being placed on the list or an agency from disciplining an officer for an underlying offense.
We're not saying they don't belong on the list, because there are, we have to say there are some people that don't need to be police officers and don't need to be correctional officers. We're just saying there needs to be due process for that list.
Now, we did reach out to Representative Duggan and requested an interview on his bill, but we didn't hear back. We'll keep trying as this bill makes its way through the legislative process. Session begins in March. For local coverage you can count on live downtown, I'm Jake Stofan, Action News Jax.